Okay, hello class. Today I'm going to be explaining lesson 17, high frequency words. So if you all open your books to page 87, and I'll cover the high frequency words. And so it says statistical studies have shown that the 100 to 150 most frequently used words in English account for as much as 50% of the spoken language. The list following includes the 100 most frequently used words plus 50 others which you may expect to write hundreds of thousands of times during your career. Many of these high-frequency words do not follow the rules. There are many brief forms. Because these words are so common, memorizing them now will benefit you over and over again. So I can't stress how important it is to learn them now. Remember that when a single initial character is used, it is an outline for a word. For example, initial S rather than final S is used for is. Single final characters are used to end words. So final S is a word ending. The initial S is the is. Thus, cars, car is cars. K-A-R, come back final S. Triple is trip, come back final L. And then it's going to be explained later on. This technique avoids many potential problems with word boundaries, knowing when one word stops and another starts. This lesson presents the remainder of the 150 high-frequency words. Some words may be in more than one category. Practice writing the words in each group. So we have words which use the final Z for the Z sound. So as explained earlier, words with the final Z sound are generally written with the final Z. So as is spelled A-S, but it's the Z sound, so you're going to write A-Z. All the words that are in this page, you have to write them just like they are. Has, H-A-Z, does. We don't pronounce the O, it's the So does is D-U-Z, okay? Was, W-U-Z, W-U-Z, was. Even though we have English spelling has an S, it's pronounced with the Z. His, H-I-Z, these, T-H long E-Z. All these words on page 87 have to be written as is, you all. So then we've got, going down, words using short vowel instead of long vowel. Although vowels are generally written as sounded, an example, set, seat. E is the short E, E is the long E. The following high-frequency words do not use the long vowel sound in their outlines. So we have A is just A, even though we're saying A, you would think it would be long A, but it's just A. Okay, A is A. He is H-E. Notice it's not long E, it's just E. So I would remember these just by how they're spelled is how you're going to write them. M-E is just M-E by itself. She is S-H-E. We, W-E. You've got, let me minimize it so you can see these better. By is B-E-U, B short I. I is I. My is M-I. M short I. Notice it's short I. Go is G-O. No, N-O. So, S-O. Do, D-O. T-O is to. Who, W-H-O. Whom, W-H-O-M. Whose, W-H-O-Z. Few. I have few items left. Even though it's long U sound, it's just F-U, you all. Just short U, F-U. You've got new is N-U by itself. A new dress is just N-U. And then you've got through. He went through the door, T-H-R-U. Okay? They're all the short O, short U. Make sure that you all realize that. We're not using the long vowels. So words using writing principles not yet covered. So it says the following words use writing principles not yet covered. They are presented here because of their extremely high frequency. High frequency means you're going to hear them all the time. S asterisk is used for the ST endings, as will be explained later on. So that's what you need to know is when you see like in first, F-I-R-S, and there's an asterisk in there, that means it's ST. So that's why that's got an asterisk. That's your ST ending, asterisk S, okay? So let's write these words. First is F-I-R-S asterisk, and I'm actually using the asterisk with my left finger, my left index, okay? So first, F-I-R-S asterisk, I don't know, I don't use the asterisk as much as you all do in my theory, because remember, I don't write the way you all write. I write differently. So I know some of you have asked me, how do you use the asterisk? I guess you could just, however your book tells you, but just is J-U-S asterisk, J-U-S, and now I'm using the right index finger for the asterisk. Most, M-O long S-T asterisk, okay? And then you've got must, M-U-S asterisk. I'm using the right index, I don't know why. Justice is justice. Use as a noun. I have no use for this is Y long U-S. Use a verb, Y long U-Z. And you know, it's the same word in English, but they're used differently in sentences, but you can, it's either going to be Y long U-S, Y long U-Z. To tell you the truth, I think I write use Y long U-Z. So I don't use use, I have no use for this, I just write use, okay? Said is S long A-D, often A-U-F-N, over, you have an option here, O-E-V-R, O-E-F-R. Whichever is easier for you all, you write that way. So if you need to see the V as an F asterisk, then use the V. If you can remember it, just O-E-F-R, then use that. Little, it's L-I-L. Make sure you write that. Little is L-I-L. Write it somewhere in a notebook. You really want to know how to write that. Okay? And then we have on page 88, the very top, these are all sound-alikes using brief forms. So the following at the very top of page 88, it says the following brief forms are required for these high-frequency words. These briefs must be committed to memory. Some of these briefs have already been covered. So some of these you know, some of them you don't. And so students will ask me, and they'll say, well, there's so many of them. You just have to memorize them, you all. You have to find a way, a pattern of remembering them, associating them, flashcards, whatever it takes to memorize them, okay? Some of these have already been covered, but a lot of them haven't. So about you all is going to be A-B-T, about. A-B-T. You've got after is A-F. Okay, and I'll write them A-F. So about A-B-T, after is A-F. Okay? You've got also is A-L-S. A-L-S. Always, A-U-L-S. And you know, I remember also and always, like always is a longer word than also, so I add the U in there, if that helps you to remember it. Another is A-O-T. Any, N-I. R is just initial R. Around, A-R-N-D. And it looks like it. Around looks like it, A-R-N-D. Ask is S-K. Be, I will be there, is B by itself, initial B. Became is BAME. Because, B-A-U-Z, BAUZ, because. Been, B-N. Before, B-F-R. But, B-U. Can is K. Enough, N-U-F. Nuff. Even, you have an option here, so use whichever you like better. I use the easiest, so I'm going to use EFN. You all use whatever you use. Ever is FR. So ever and every, how I remember them is every is a longer word, so I add the E. Ever is shorter, so it's just final FR or VR. Every, either EFR or EVR. It's longer, so I put the E in there. That helps me to remember that. For is F final R. Make sure you get these correctly, y'all. Anytime there's a little hyphen in that stroke, that means initial F final R, okay? From is initial FR. Make sure you know the difference between for and from. Okay? I would remember that for is F-O-R, so there's an O in there, so it's initial F final R, okay? There's a space there. From starts with F-R, so that's why it's initial F-R, if that helps you out. Have, you already know, is S-R. If is T-P, you know that. In is T-P-H, you know that. Into, you don't know. So later on, you're going to learn how to write words with the int beginning. So into is SPWAO. Gotta learn that, you all. Very, very important. Is S, initial S. Many is M, initial M by itself. More is M, final R, initial M, final R. Only is O and L. Other, OERT asterisk. Sorry, OER asterisk. I'm saying things that I'm not even writing. So it's OER asterisk, okay? Think of the asterisk for the T, I guess, for other. Over is OEFR or OEVR, whichever you want to use, okay? People, P long EPL. That is THA. The is the, T. T by itself is the. There, to go there, is THR. Think, THI. Now think and this, you have to make sure you know those because they're two totally different words and you can easily misstroke them. This is TH. So think has an I in it, this doesn't. Under is URND. Upon is PON. Very is VR. Were, WR. What, WHA. On word, notice it's W, final R. So it's initial W, final R. Where is WR, initial WR. Whether, whether or not, WHR. So let's say I wanted to write the weather report, WAETH, WET asterisk, come back ER. Okay, so whether or not he can go is WHR. The weather outside, WET asterisk, come back ER for a sound alike. Which, the KH. Will is HR or L. With is W. Within is WN. Woman, WOM. Women, WIN, plural. And yes is just YE. The reason why you can't write YES is because that's yes, sir. Think of it as yes, YES for sir. That's why you can't write YES. You just write YE for yes. Okay? There's always a reason behind why you can't write words a certain way. So you all, I cannot stress how important these high frequency words are. People mix them up all the time, some of the students, so you have to learn them well. Make your flashcards, listen to me dictating them, write them on your machine. Like I said, I would first memorize them. I would first do my homework, then memorize them on the flashcards, and then listen to them and take them down. Okay? Remember, it's not going to come overnight. It takes practice. You got to practice, practice, practice before it comes to you. Okay? And so going on to words with sound alikes, on the bottom of page 88 or the middle there, it says the most frequent word of the sound alike set is listed first. Some of these have been covered in previous lessons or listed above. So you have the most frequent word of the sound alike set is listed first. So the more common of the words that we use is first listed, okay? So we're going to go over some of these. B, you already know how to write B. I will be there is just PW, right? And then you've got B, the flying bee, the bee stung me, B long E. Take advantage of how that word is spelled. Buy, I will be by in an hour, BI. To buy a house, B long I. You have to differentiate how to write these. Buy, as in goodbye, B long I with an asterisk. Okay? But is BU, just but. But I can't go. Butt of a rifle, BUT. Okay? Make sure you know the difference between these two. Do is DO. Do, my paper's due, D long U. Dew outside moisture, D long U with an asterisk. Okay? So they're going with the most common word you're going to hear more frequently and then the uncommon ones underneath that. So we've got does. Does he have your address? D-U-Z. Dose. Dose of medicine. Notice the difference, you all. For. Remember, initial FR is from, so you can't write it like that. It's initial F, final R for. For, the number 4 is F-U-R. Take advantage of how it's spelled. For, meaning foremost, F long O-E-R, or F-O-E-R. Okay, notice how they're spelled. Look at the steno. I, as in me, I myself is E-U, but my eye hurts. You're going to use a Y long I to differentiate for that. So just think about it. I, as in my eye hurts, has a Y in it, so use the Y long I. Made, he made the bed, M-A-E-D. My maid that cleaned the house, M long A-D. Second column, new, as in new dress, and you. I knew the answer is N long U. No, you can't, N-O. If I were to write N long O, it's going to be, that's no, okay? Notice the difference. So N-O is just N-O. I know the answer is N long O. Notice the 2. None of us can go is N-U-N. Then the none from a church is N-U-N with an asterisk. Not, I will not be there, N-O-T. A knot in my shoelace, N-O-T asterisk. One, as in one sent to my name, is W-U-N. And then you have, we won the game, W-O-N. Take advantage of how that word is spelled. Or is O-R. Other is O-E-R asterisk. Or O-A-R is A-O-R. Or O-R-E is O-E-R. Our house, O-U-R. Hour, what hour will you be gone? H-O-U-R. So is S-O. So address, S-O-E. Sow your seeds, S-O-U. Sow as a verb, S-O-E asterisk. Sow and sow. So, okay. Sum, I want some, S-O-M. Sum total, S-U-M. Take advantage of the spelling. There he goes, T-H-R. Their house is T-H long A-R. Oops. Okay, their house, their car, meaning possession. Through, he went through the door. Through the ball, he threw it, T-H-R long U. Now these are always real common, the 2s. I want to go, or I would like to go to, no. He went to the store. Sorry, y'all, I'm tired. To, T-O. Went to the store. T-O-O, I like him too, meaning also. T-A-O. 2 more chances, T-W-O. So a lot of these are taking advantage of the spelling. Where is W-R. Okay? As in, where are you going? I like to wear this dress, W-A-E-R. Okay? Where, W-A-R-E, is W-A long A-R. Whether, remember the weather? So whether or not he can go, W-H-R. And then you have weather outside is 2 strokes, weather. Okay, always remember that one's 2 strokes. Then you have which, K-H. The witch on a broomstick, W-I-F-P. Would you please, W-O-U-L-D. Wood door is W-A-O-D. You, Y-O-U, you, E-W-E, sheep, Y long U, Y long U, just Y long U, no asterisk, you all, okay? Y long U, okay? So take advantage of the spellings. And so hopefully you all don't have any questions. If you do, don't hesitate to ask me. I'm always available. Sometimes I'm dictating in the morning, all morning, and then I'm available in the afternoon. So please don't hesitate to ask me any questions, okay? So make sure you read everything over until it makes sense to you. Okay? And what I'll do now is I'm going to start dictating some of these sound-alikes, okay? And remember, you don't know which word is being used in a sentence until you hear the sentence. So once you hear a sentence, you'll know what sound-alike it is. So like, he went and chopped the wood, so you would know it's W-A-O-D, right? So you really don't know when to use these words, which homonym is being used until you hear it in a sentence. So hopefully that makes sense to you all. So we're gonna get ready, you all. And let me get ready for your dictation, okay? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dictate 16-2, and it's going to be at 50 words per minute, you all. 16-2, okay? So page 84 and 85. And remember, you have to know which sound-alike to write in, okay? So this is going to be at 50 words per minute. Sentences 1 through 20. And I just have them at 50 words a minute, okay? So you can practice it. Here we go. 50 words a minute. Hopefully your machines are all hooked up. The file is 95 bytes. I won one of the prizes. Will you wait here? The maid made the bed. Did you hear Tom is here? The judge will set bail on Tuesday. The plane fare is a fair price. Some of them saw the sun come up. The light switch is on the right. I had a great time at the fair. The roll will be called at 8 a.m. sharp. I rode down the main road in town. Her red hair is long and straight. The reigning king wanted peace. I read a real good book. You should read it. Will you meet us at the stairs in the mall? Did you see the high waves at the seashore. I saw the poor man steal some steak. The team will not feel weak at the end of the week. I heard the grown man groan when the clock struck 5 p.m. And so you all, real quickly on page 84, let's make sure that you understand which sentence, which is going to be the correct one to use, okay? So on number 1, you want the file is 95 bytes, and it's the second B-Y-T-E-S. Number 2, I won. 1 is W-O-N, the second one. Won, O-N-E, of the prizes, okay? Number 3, will you wait here? So it's the first wait, W-A-I-T. Here, H-E-R-E, the second. Number 4, the maid, M-long-A-D or M-A-I-D, maid, M-A-D-E, the bed. Number 5, I'm sure you all already have these, but I just wanted to make sure I covered them. Did you hear, H-E-A-R, the first one? Tom is here, H-E-R-E, the second one. And then you've got number 6. The judge will set bail, B-A-I-L, the first one, on Tuesday. 7. The plane fare is a fair price. So the first one, the plane is the second one, P-L-A-N-E. Fare is F-A-R-E, the first fare is a fair price, F-A-I-R, the second fare. Some, S-O-M-E, the first one, of them saw the sun, S-U-N, come up. Number 9. The light, first one, L-I-G-H-T, switch is on the right, the first right, R-I-G-H-T. I'm sure most of you already got these. I just want to make sure that you know which ones. Number 10. I had a great time at the fair. Great, it's the second great. Time, second time. Fair, F-A-I-R. 11. The roll will be called at 8 a.m. sharp. Roll is the second roll, R-O-L-L. I rode down the main road. So road is going to be the second road, R-O-D-E. Main is M-A-I-N, the first one. Road, R-O-A-D, in town. 13. Her red hair, R-E-D, the first red. Hair, H-A-I-R, the first hair, is long and straight. Straight is the first straight, the G-H-T ending. 14. The raining is the second rain, R-E-I-G-N-I-N-G. King wanted peace. First piece, P-E-A-C-E. Number 15. I read, the first read, R-E-A-D. A reel, first reel, R-E-A-L, good book. And then I wanted to tell you about you should, you all, is a brief, and it's U-R-B-D. You should, U-R-B-D. Very important that you learn that. Read it. Read is the first one, R-E-A-D. 16, will you meet us, M-E-E-T, the second, at the stairs, S-T, long, S-T, the first stairs, S-T-A-I-R-S, in the mall. Mall is M-A-L-L. The next one, number 17, Did you see, S-E-E, the second, the high, H-I-G-H, the third high, waves, W-A-V-E-S, at the seashore? Second wave, W-A-V-E-S. I saw the poor, P-O-O-R, the first poor man, steal, S-T-E-A-L, the first steal, some, S-O-M-E, the first some, stake, S-T-E-A-K, the second stake. And then you've got 19, the team, T-E-A-M, the first team, will not, second not, N-O-T, feel weak, W-E-A-K, the first one, at the end of the week, W-E-E-K, second week. And then number 20, I heard, the first heard, H-E-A-R-D, the groan, G-R-O-W-N, second groan, man, groan, G-R-O-A-N, first groan, when the clock struck 5 p.m. Okay? So very important that you all realize that. Okay? And so now what I'm going to do is go over some of these sound-alikes, okay? So here we go, you all. I'm going to give you sentences and incorporating some of these sound-alikes. So they're not in your book, so I don't want y'all looking at your books. But I'm going to go pretty slow, okay? You have to know which sound-alike to write. So this will be at 50 and 60, okay? And so it's from the teacher's manual, so it's not in your book. And here we go. Let me give you words that come out. Steak, as in the steak outside, cooking out. Scene, crime scene. Remember, S-A-E-N. Steak, S-T-A-E-K. Scene, S-A-E-N. You've got rolls. If I eat all the rolls, bread roll, R-O-L, come back S. Of course, O-F-K. Heel. I feel like a real heel, H long E-L. Should have, S-H-O-U-F. School, S-K-A-O-L. You have weak, I feel weak, W-A-E-K. You have cheap, K-H-A-E-P, okay, cheap, something that's cheap. Cued, no, just a minute, this is a cue, okay, they cued, K-W, long U, come back D. Straight, to go straight, S-T-R long A-G-T. Aisle, remember I told you how important the aisles are? So I went down the aisle, is long I-L with an asterisk, okay? That's the aisle you want. Okay, so this is some sound-alikes, and it's going to be at 50 words a minute, you all. Our dad left the steak out on the grill and it burned. They staked out the crime scene. Have they seen the sign on the right, the one on the top of the pole? Please wait here, and I will be right back. If I eat all the rolls, I will gain weight. Did you write home yet? Can you meet us at the beach? They will be sailing all day if the waves are not high. Of course, I am sure I took the right route. I feel like a real heel when I let her down. Our school team should have won the track meet. Did you say their plane would be late? They had a great time at your house. Yours are on the right, theirs are on the left. The poor girl laid up with a sore throat, and the flu groaned and moaned. The ailing man is in pain and feeling quite weak. I would have stayed at the sail if the rain would have stopped. I could have bought the cheap one. Could you loan her some blue shoes? They queued up in line and had a long, boring wait. I rode down the road looking at all the sights. The gate is at the end of the lane. Walk straight down the aisle, then turn right. Have they shown you the ones they made? And so really important that you all have your dictionaries on so you can see whether the right words are coming out. And so I'm thinking that might have been a little fast. So I'm going to go at 40, okay? That way, you know, I want you all to see that you can get these down. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me on the sound alike. But let me see. So could you loan her? It's L long O N. Root, R long U-T. Ailing is ale, come back G. The rain, R long A-N. Gate, G long A-T. G-A-E-T, sorry. G-A-E-T. Sights, S long I-G-T, come back S. Moaned, M long O-N, come back D. Groaned, G-R long O-N, come back D. High, H long I-G. Okay, H long I. Okay, and this is going to wait, W long A-G-T. This is going to be at 40, you all. Our dad left the steak out on the grill and it burned. They staked out the crime scene. Have they seen the sign on the right? The one on the top of the pole. Please wait here and I will be right back. If I eat all the rolls, I will gain weight. Did you write home yet? Can you meet us at the beach? They will be sailing all day if the waves are not high. Of course, I am sure I took the right route. I felt like a real heel when I let her down. Our school team should have won the track meet. Did you say their plane would be late? They had a great time at your house. Yours are on the right. Theirs are on the left. The poor girl laid up with a sore throat and the flu, groaned and moaned. The ailing man is in pain and feeling quite weak. I would have stayed at the sail if the rain would have stopped. I could have bought the cheap one. Could you loan her some blue shoes? They queued up in line and had a long, boring wait. I rode down the road looking at all the sights. The gate is at the end of the lane. Walk straight down the aisle, then turn Right. Have they shown you the ones they made? And so that was probably a little easier at slower speeds, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to write some of these words, you all, just some of these sound-alikes, just because I know they are a little tough. So when we're talking about the beach, you're going to write the beach out, you know, the beach. It's going to be B-A-E-F-P, okay? You've got staked out, S-T, long A-K, come back D, staked out. You've got scene, crime scene is S-A-E-N. And then you've got the sign. There was a sign, S long I-N, I think, yes. And then you've got on the right, R long I-G-T, right. And then you have high, H long I. Pole is P long O-L, P-O-E-L. You've got please wait here, W long A-T. Here is H long E-R. Did you write home? Remember the brief for write is W-R-I. Sailing is S long A-L, come back G. If the is F-T. Of course is O-F-K. I felt, let me give you how to write I felt, I-F-L-T. I felt, I-F-L-T. Yours is one stroke, Y-O-U-R-S. Should have, S-H-O-U-F. Would be. So if you're having a hard time with these, write them down and practice them. Write them over and over and over. Track meet, M long E-T. Great time, G-R long A-T. Or sorry, G-R-A-E-T. Great time. Flu is just F-L-U. The flu. Pain, P long A-N. Would have, W-O-U-F. Quite, Q long I-T. Bought, B-O-U-G-T. That's one way of writing it. Blue, the blue shoes, B-L-U. Shoes, S-H long U, come back S. Cheap, K-H-A-E-P, cheap. Straight, down, straight, S-T-R long A-G-T. Aisle is long I-L with an asterisk. Right, R long I-G-T. Shown. Let me see, have they shown? Oh, take advantage, the W or the U acts like a W, okay? Made, M-A-E-D. Okay? Wait, W long A-T. Queued, K long U, come back D. Okay? And so let me just dictate some of these words and just write them on your machine. Not the sentences, but just the words. Steak, as in steak that we eat. You've got staked out, crime scene, staked out. You've got high, high on the pole. Rolls, as in bread rolls. Wait here. Gain weight. Right, root. School team. Sore throat. Flu, as in flu, being sick. Groaned and moaned. High waves. Boring wait. Lane, as in lane of travel. Aisle, go down the aisle. Shown. He had shown us the route or the route. Our school. Would have. Could have. walk straight, the gate. Okay, and so just keep going over those, you all. I cannot stress how important they are, your sound-alikes, and keep covering them. Write your flashcards. Let me know if you have any questions. Take your time completing your homework instructions, and have a great day, you all, okay?